Greetings, 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 royal family. I am back. Did you miss me? Happy Monday. It's November 23rd. The year is still 2020, and Thanksgiving is a few days away. Are you guys excited? Welcome back, y'all. Another episode of the Morning Boogie. Got some quick topics that I want to discuss with you. It's been a long weekend, man. A long weekend. A lot went on over the weekend. So a few things I want to, bring to your attention and talk about. All right. So as you're coming in, right, you know the drill. If you're a regular here, pay your admission fee, hit the like button. If you're new here, pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Okay. Drop down in the comments, share your thoughts, sound off in the comments. I definitely don't mind. Just keep everything cute in the comment section. That's all I ask. If you're watching the replay, the same rules apply. All right, so today, you guys read the title, the American Music Awards. They aired last night. Taraji P. Henson did a phenomenal job. She looked great. So just going to recap some of the looks and the performances, and who did it better. Just a little recap. Nothing too major. Megan Thee Stallion. So her album dropped on Friday, technically, right? So I'm going to give my thoughts on the album. I didn't do an official review or recap of the album. So I'm going to do that today on today's show. NENE leaks. You know that she had that read session idea for a show. It seems like she's making some revisions, and she has some interesting picks for potential co-hosts. I'm going to get into that along with a couple of other topics. All right, so let's not waste any more time. You guys know the drill. Like I said, welcome, pay your admission fee, hit that like button, share the video. I definitely don't mind. And make sure you sound off respectfully in the comments. So before we get into the above mentioned topics, I wanted to keep you guys abreast of what was going on with Dr. Dre and his soon-to-be ex-wife. So this is courtesy of The Shade Room on Instagram. So Dr. Dre is reportedly threatening to summon all the guests who attended his wedding in 1996 to testify in his divorce trial. Can you imagine if you attended somebody's wedding back in 96, okay, and you get a letter in the mail saying that you got to come to court to testify in a divorce case? Yo, this is wild. I don't understand. This case is just getting crazier and crazier. When I first heard that these two were getting divorced, I said, I hope it doesn't get messy. And the opposite has been taking place ever since. So this is according to the Daily Mail. They're the ones that are reporting that Dr. Dre is threatening to call all the people who attended his and his estranged wife, Nicole Young's 1996 Hawaii wedding as witnesses to prove he did not coerce this woman. Coerce. There's no H, but coerce. You know that. You know what I mean. That he did not coerce her into signing a prenup. Now, here's my question. How the heck are the guests at the wedding supposed to prove that you didn't strong arm her into signing a prenup? How the hell are they supposed to know that? Isn't all of that paperwork and stuff taken care of prior to the actual ceremony? No? Am I tripping? Are we doing things different these days? I don't know. Maybe it was different back then than it is now. But to my understanding, you got your license and your marriage license and all of that paperwork is solid and greenlit before you can go anywhere and get married or have the ceremony. Or some people do it and have the ceremony and then they don't have the paperwork. Who knows? It was 96. They probably were high. So in new court documents, no, that's not where I was. Sorry. Dre and Nicole are battling over her share of his estimated $1 billion business empire. And she maintains that she was coerced into signing a prenup, but after their marriage, she alleges that Dre, he tore it up in a romantic gesture of love to her. Yeah, she's been maintaining this same story. So basically, she was gonna leave him, I think it was, and he's like, "Please, baby, please don't go. Look, I'll tear this prenup up." Like, what, did he have it in the nightstand, in the drawer? I don't know. This just sounds like some soap opera foolishness. But Dre swears that he never forced to sign the document, that he didn't force her to sign the document, and he denies destroying it. When this all first came out, she said that she doesn't recall signing a prenup when this all started, because I've been keeping up to date with this thing, you know, in other people's business and stuff. But she says she doesn't recall signing a prenup. She said there was no prenup. She can't recall. Now she was forced to sign one and he ripped it up. I don't know. But Daily Mail is reporting, and they have the documents. I'm pretty sure other media outlets have the documents as well. But yeah, this is just getting crazy. Like, what is the holdup? Ma'am, can you please just take your money and go? I mean, it is getting from bad to worse. For Christ's sake, it's getting ugly up in here. All right, y'all. Greetings, everybody. Happy Monday. Everybody having a good time. This divorce is just really solidifying it for some people who already have their issues with marriage. They're like, But Dr. Dre was willing to give her money. But I guess it wasn't enough for her. You're just greedy, ma'am. You just greedy. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. This guy, Tory Lanez. So he pleaded not guilty last week when he went to court. Who's surprised, right? No, I'm not surprised that he pleaded not guilty. You know what I mean? He's been screaming about, subtly saying he's innocent. So I wasn't surprised. So this is according to TMZ. Yes, this is from the 18th. But who cares? I'm back and I'm talking about it today. So Tory Lanez's legal team is back in court after he was charged for what he was charged for in reference to Megan Thee Stallion, right? So he entered his plea not guilty. Now, Tory's attorney, Sean Hawley, she appeared on his behalf Wednesday in LA County Court to enter the plea in the case. Now, Tory, he's yet to go to court himself. I think he is I don't know where he is now, but he was in Mexico at the time. He was posting on his Instagram. I think he's either taking vacation or working on a project. I know he has a new project that he plans to put out because he did mention it on his social media. So Sean Hawley, that's his attorney, she appeared on his behalf. His last appearance was over the phone. So the LA County DA's office, basically charged him with one count of assault with a semi-automatic, yada, yada, yada. One count of carrying a loaded, unregistered semi-automatic in a vehicle. The DA also alleges that Lanez inflicted great bodily injury on Megan Thee Stallion. We already know that. They've been repeating this in just about every single article, I guess, to sear it in our brains that is what he's being charged with. Now, Tory's already posted $190,000 bond and had been ordered to stay away from Megan Thee Stallion. And he's defended himself on social media by saying the charges are not a conviction, which is a true statement, right? A charge is not a conviction. Innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Ain't that how it go? Now, the rapper/singer faces up to 22 years and 8 months in prison if convicted. There's already been tons of drama surrounding the case, with Megan claiming in a recent interview that Tory offered her money. I talked about that on a previous video, in exchange for her silence after he allegedly popped her, right? Tory's attorney has denied the accusation. Now, Megan also flat out accused Tory of popping her. And then, after that, Tory, he put out an album seemingly professing his innocence, denying that he did anything and suggesting that Megan is a liar. Now, during Wednesday's hearing, the state said it's trying to decide whether they should go after Tory for possibly violating the protective order with his social media posts and song lyrics. Tory's next hearing is scheduled for January 20th. So the album Daystar that he recently put out and his social media posts could possibly be a violation of the protective order. Hold on to that thought, ladies and gentlemen, because I am going to tie this all together, okay? Once I get to kind of reviewing Megan Thee Stallion's album. Violation of the protective order, huh? Interesting. So this is Tory Lanez's, I kind of want to stay on that, but I'm going to move on. This is his social media, right? So during all of this, he addressed his fans.
Okay. So, you know, like, I'm independent, so a lot of my decisions is really based on how y'all really feel about shit, because I follow the umbrellas follow me, and we go forward. So, basically, with the capsules, right? You know, I told y'all I'm dropping an R&B capsule, I'm dropping a rap capsule, and I'm dropping, like, an Afro beats meets, like, a reggae type of sound kind of capsule, right? Each capsule gonna have 5 to 6 songs on it. Right. I'm trying to figure out this, and I need y'all help. Y'all can tell me in the comments at the bottom. Should I put all of the tracks, since they're in the 3 different capsules, happy capsule, thanks capsule, and giving capsule, should I put them all in just one, you know, compilation, or should I separate each capsule so you can go to each capsule? I just don't want y'all to have to look for 3 things and then it gets like, damn, bro, we overlooking and shit.
Okay, that's when he started cursing. So Tory Lanez basically took to his Instagram to get the opinions of his supporters regarding how he should release his next project. So, I don't remember which video it was, but I did do a video where I went back and screenshotted Tory Lanez's post that he made saying that he was going to be releasing the capsules on November 20th or the 18th or whatever, the same day that Megan Thee Stallion's album came out. It's Monday, y'all. You know, whatever the date was. I think it was the 20th that Meg's album came out, right? Yeah, the 20th. So I think he's pushing it back because, of course, he didn't want to release his album released the same day as Megan. So he's pushing it back. So he's trying to figure out when he should release his album, the capsules. So he has the happy capsule, the thanks capsule, and the giving capsule. I think it's going to be, like he said, R&B, rap, Afro beats, reggae. So he's working on music. He's working on putting out a new project, right? He just recently released his Daystar album just a few months ago. So I wonder if his social media posts and his Daystar album can be a violation of this protective order. What are they going to say when he releases this album? That just don't sit right in my spirit. And he's supposed to be having an album release party in Atlanta. Let me see if I can find it. None of that music. So he's having an album release party November 25th. You see it there in Atlanta. Get your tickets, I guess. I don't know. I think that's a good look. So I guess the capsules will be out by then, right? Because that's pretty dope. I mean, a month apart, he's releasing music. So Tory doesn't seem to be worried about certain things or whatever. He is moonwalking away from the BS of 2020, you know. So some people feel like he has little feet. Some people feel like he should be in a corner crying, I guess. See, here's the thing. He's facing 20 years behind bars if he is found guilty, right? Why can't he maintain his innocence? Just like Megan Thee Stallion can speak her truth, right? And say this and that happened to me. This dude did this to me. She should be allowed to speak her truth, right? Why can't he speak his truth? That's just my whole thing. And I'm telling you, the media is having a good old time with this entire situation. They are. You know, it's safe to say that I think that Complex.com, like the outlet, the online outlet, I don't think they care for Tory because just some of the way that they write their articles, I just smell bias all over it, dripped in bias. And that's their prerogative if they want to write their articles that way. But it's kind of like we're all biased to some degree, whether we admit it or not, right? We all have a little bit of bias, but theirs is blatant. It's like, good grief. But tell me what you guys think about Tory releasing his new project. What do you think about Tory's plea of not guilty? What do you think about the state possibly trying to say that, or trying to go after Tory, saying that he possibly violated the protective order because of his song lyrics and social media posts? That doesn't smell like justice to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't, regardless of the situation. Like I said, this is a serious case. You know what I mean? Someone was injured and someone could possibly be going to jail for 20 plus years. So I feel like that has to be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, to prosecute someone, find them guilty, and then sentence them to 20 years. Like, everything has to be like, all roads lead to this guy. You know what I mean? You got to have evidence, in my opinion. That's how I feel. None of that if and but, maybe, possibly, could be, hearsay. Nah, it has to be 100% factual. You got to have hardcore evidence. You know what I mean? If you're going to convict this man and possibly sentence him to 20 years, that's somebody's life. Regardless if you like him or not, regardless if you like Megan Thee Stallion or not. You know what I mean? If I'm being, God forbid, I was being accused of something, and let's say I was truly innocent, yeah, I would want a fair trial too, a fair case. I wouldn't want all this bias and all this other stuff. Not like, whatever. Let's move along, because it's just getting worse and worse for these two, and I'm just going to keep praying for them, both of them. So NENE Lanethia Leaks, I should say. She posted this onto her Instagram, right? So the Neighborhood Talk picked it up. This is their Instagram page. So NENE writes, my dream cast for the read session: Phaedra, Boosie, Tokyo Vanity, myself, and yes, my ever-changing revolving chair for my gay guys. What do you think, honey? You know how NENE is. So, you know, NENE, I like NENE. I want to go on record saying that I like NENE. If you've been following me for some time, when I used to do the Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews, I used to go hard for NENE, and I used to call NENE out when I felt, in my opinion, she was being ridiculous. And I still feel that way. If she's being ridiculous, I'll give my opinion. But I like NENE. I do. I want to see her on TV. I want to see her having a good time. I want to see her develop her skills, her media skills, even more, you know. I just want to see her just doing, working, being happy. You know, she's getting ready to open up her restaurant. There's progress being made. She posted on her Instagram stories the inside of her restaurant, and it looks like it's coming along. As far as an opening date, she still doesn't have anything solid. And of course, it's due to the pandemic. We don't know if we're going to be on lockdown again. So she's making progress, put it that way, right? But this read session, okay. I don't know if NENE is trying to get people to talk about her so she could laugh at us, or if she's serious. I don't know. Lil Boosie, who is doing better, by the way, update, you know, Lil Boosie was injured. He was popped in the leg. There were rumors that he would have to have that leg amputated. I don't know if that's true or false. He is out of the hospital. He posted to his social media saying that he is better. Thanks for all who prayed for him. And he still has his leg. So Lil Boosie is a diabetic. So this injury is extreme. I mean, it's a serious injury, of course, but it's even more serious because of his already pre-existing medical condition. So hopefully he's getting therapy, he's taking care of himself, and hopefully all will be well with him and his health. So she's considering Lil Boosie. Phaedra Parks makes sense. Tokyo Vanity makes sense. Let me tell you why Lil Boosie doesn't make sense. Right? No offense to Uncle Boosie, but controversy surrounds this guy, right? And I'm talking about like saying derogatory things to offend damn near every human being on earth, right? if NENE is planning on doing a web series, all right. But if she's trying to get this idea picked up by like a network, doing a web series maybe for a major network, I don't know about Lil Boosie. Not that I don't think that he can't behave himself, but I don't think he's a fan favorite, with corporate folk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then not to mention, you want to have a revolving chair for a gay guy, right? So these are going to be your 3 staple co-hosts, right? And then the 4th seat is going to be for a gay male, or a gay guy, as NENE says. And it's going to rotate, I guess, every week or every show. With Lil Boosie on the panel, have you not heard some of the things that he has said about gay people, NENE? So that's why I wonder, is she just saying this to like get people talking, or is she for real, for real? Either way, I wish her the best, okay? Hopefully she'll get it together. She'll figure out her co-host. But out of these 3, I have to say the strongest contender would be Phaedra Parks. Phaedra Parks makes sense to sit on a panel with NENE and I guess discuss topics and spill tea, I guess, and read people. I hope Lanethia the Lounge opens soon. I really do. All right, let's get into these American Music Awards. So this is the American Music Awards Instagram page. So the awards aired last night. Taraji P. Henson, I think, did a great job. If I could find a picture of her, I should have had this already queued up, but I didn't. She did the Savage Dance Challenge, which was cute. She had a few outfit changes. She looked great. She had fun. I like her energy. She's a good time girl, Taraji. She was also in Meg Thee Stallion's Body video, okay? And Meg Thee Stallion actually performed Body last night. This was a little advertisement. This is cute. The song Body is playing. That's why it is muted, so you guys can enjoy the visuals. Did you see the AMAs? What did you think? The Weeknd, he showed up again with his head bandage. What's his deal? Like, he always has some sort of costume on. Here he is. He won. I forgot what he won for. He won 3 AMAs. Good for him. He's a very talented guy. But what is it with the bruised eye makeup and the nose bandages? He did this at the BET Awards as well. Like, well, can somebody fill me in? Is it just for artistic expression? I don't know. I'm confused. But nonetheless, it doesn't take away from his talent. He's a talented guy. I like The Weeknd. Belle Biv DeVoe, y'all. Belle Biv DeVoe was rocking on stage. It was the 30-year anniversary of Poison, I think it was. Poison. They performed Do Me Baby. Okay. I said 30 years? Dang, these songs came out when I was 7? No way. But they looked absolutely amazing. I love to see a chocolate man dressed up in nice threads. See, look at that. Look at that hunter green suede velvet sparkly. Men's fashion, like when men put themselves together. It's a good look. A good look. I like that. And they look like they all smell good too. So shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe. Legends, definitely legends in the hip hop and R&B genre. I'm totally here for it. So did you guys catch this performance? This is just classic. They all look good. Look at them. I wonder what kind of cologne they had on. All right, let me stop lusting after these men. Who else was up there? Nelly. Okay, this is making me think that Nelly is going to win Dancing with the Stars, right? I know you're like, what are you talking about? Nelly came up to perform, what the heck is the name? Must Be the Money, or whatever the heck this song. Down, Down, Baby, Your Street in a Range Rover. That song, Shimmy Cocoa Puff, whatever the heck the name of that song is. You know how old that song is? So Nelly came out and he performed. Nelly looked good. He looked good. You know, this man is in his mid-40s, late 40s, mid-40s. He looks amazing. And he is one of the finalists on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm so excited. I don't know. I think he's going to win. He's also going to be playing Chuck Berry in a Buddy Holly remake movie. Some of you may be like, who the heck is that? Some of you may be a little bit too young to know who Buddy Holly is and Chuck Berry is, but whatever. So he's getting his movie role on. He's out here looking good, skin moisturized. He is on Dancing with the Stars, having fun, looking great, just positive energy. I am so here for it. We love you, Nelly. Shout out to Nelly. So he performed on the awards as well. What other performances I saw? I showed this to Raji. Ciao. Here we go. Let me tell you something. J-Lo looked great, but the girls were eating J-Lo up. Okay, on social media saying that she copying Beyonce. She performed as well. She looked great. J-Lo looks amazing. The wet hair look is cute. Age appropriate, I guess, you know. As Wendy would say, J-Lo is a woman of a particular age. Let me see if I can find the video of J-Lo performing. Look at Nelly. He is so cute. Man, he looks great. What am I looking for? J-Lo. Yeah, the girl said that she copied Beyonce's Drunken Love performance. People are going back and forth in the comments. Where the heck is it? I didn't take any individual pictures, y'all. I didn't feel like it. So I said, why not just come to the AMA page? Ooh. We scrolling. You guys can actually take this time to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Let me see. Let me just go to her page. Hold up. One moment, please. Let me just go to J-Lo's page. And I want you guys to tell me if you think that she copied Beyonce. I mean, I think she did. But everybody is inspired by somebody, right? Yeah, and the people were reading her down. The people were reading her down. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think that she copied? I mean, did you like her performance? I mean, her dance moves were great. Who else did I want to mention? Of course, Meg Thee Stallion. Lil Baby performed as well. He did a good job. I think this is him here. Yeah, this is his first time performing at the AMAs. The AMAs was a little bit more colorful this year. Miss Megan Thee Stallion, honey, how many awards was she nominated? She was like the most nominated female artist on the award show. And she did perform. I want to get into her performance. I don't see it here. It is on her page. Look at Nelly. I'm just perusing the page, y'all. You know, nothing major. I think I have to go to her Instagram. Yeah, here it is. No, I'm not playing it. I don't know why. Let me see if it'll play. What do you guys think about the body single? What do you think about the video? What do you think about her performance? Listen, the choreography is, she gets an A+ for that because Megan has come a long way. Performed it just like she did in the video. She bodied the performance. This is on her Instagram page. You know, of course, her usual twerking. That's what we're used to. We're used to that, right? She did a great job, and she looked amazing. She looked absolutely amazing on the AMAs. You know, she was nominated for several awards. Go ahead, Meg. She did a good job. I have no complaints. She looked great. The sound was great. The set was great. Hair looked good. Choreography was on point, just like the video. And then I'm going to get into the video as well. So yeah, Megan did a great job. What do you think about her performance? Again, what did you think about all of the awards that she was nominated for? Yeah. All right. let's shift gears. I'm sure I'm missing some other performances from the AMAs. You could drop down in the comments and tell me what you thought. Okay, so this is Complex, right? This is a still from Megan Thee Stallion's body video. I paused it at this moment because this look I love. This is kind of like this is giving me Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the White type tee, with the whatever the heck that is she's standing on. Her costume, didn't really look too cute to me. Like it wasn't that hot, but I get it. It was costumey. Great, great, great. So Complex did a write-up. Megan Thee Stallion delivers debut album Good News. So the article reads, following a tumultuous year, Megan Thee Stallion has finally delivered good news. The Houston rapper's debut studio album has been one of the most anticipated projects of 2020. It follows a handful of EPs, Make It Hot, Tina Snow, and Sugar. What about and Megan's award-winning mixtape Fever, which is one of my faves. The artist spoke about the long-awaited project during an interview with NPR this year, explaining why she waited so long before gifting fans with a proper album. Megan says, I felt like my mixtapes were me flirting with my fans. I never wanted to do an album because I was like, oh, that feels like a marriage. That's a commitment. But now I'm ready to settle down with an album. So back in October, the 17th to be exact of this year, she tweeted, my album about to go crazy. So Good News has 17 tracks, including the previously released Girls in the Hood, Don't Stop with Young Thug, and the Savage remix featuring Beyonce. Megan spoke about recording the latter track during a recent interview on Apple Music One. She says that was like the highlight for me. I was like, Beyonce. Like, I couldn't believe it. My eyes got so big, she recalled, because I had a feeling she was going to do it. And they told me she wanted to do it. And I was like, shut up. Like, Beyonce want to get on my song? Like, and that is something that I always say. Like, every time somebody will ask me, who's your dream collab? Who do you want to collab with? I'm like, Beyonce. So when it finally happened, I called my grandma. I was crying. She was like, what's wrong? I said, I got a song with Beyonce. That was one of my favorite moments of 2020. Other artists who appeared on Good News include Big Sean, 2 Chainz, Lil Durk, City Girls, SZA, and Mustard. So obviously, Good News is out now. You can stream it. In conjunction with the release, the hotties were also gifted with Megan Thee Stallion Presents Good News, an enhanced album exclusively available on Spotify. The album includes behind-the-scenes footage of the making of Good Music. Do they mean good news or good music? Good music, as well as its accompanying visuals. Good News arrives listen, I told y'all, Complex does not like they don't like Tory Lanez. Good News arrives amid Tory Lanez's highly publicized court case involving Megan. The Canadian rapper is accused of popping Megan during an altercation on July 12th in the Hollywood Hills. Lanez pleaded not guilty to the assault charges on Wednesday. But yeah, they've done write-ups on him before. And yeah, it wasn't in his favor. So did you guys see the body video? What do you think? Drop it in the comments. All right. So this leads me now. Let me go on her Instagram page. So this is Megan winning the award for, she had on the FU rings. She says, I can't believe I be getting away with these FU rings everywhere. WAP won favorite rap hip hop song tonight. Why wasn't was Cardi B there? Why wasn't she there? But it's the Megan show. You know, her album is out. She's getting all of these collaborations. She has her Fashion Nova line or collaboration with Fashion Nova, her Revlon deal or her makeup deal, her album coming out, music video. You know, she performed at the AMAs. So I get it. That's how it worked. Juicy J was in the comments and he congratulated her. Yeah, so she won. That's her accepting her award. Come on, grease down. Okay. Megan said, ain't nobody gonna call me ashy. Right? What else do we have here? We already showed her. These are some more visuals, some more images leading up to just promoting the American Music Awards. So that was cute. Who else do we have? We already saw this. This is from the AMAs. She bodied that, pun intended. Some more visuals promoting her album. This is from the music video. This is what her outfit looked like in the music video. Okay. What else we got? I know we have some more. Why is Instagram doing this? Okay, here we go. You know, she's just putting up some chart information. So Body is #1 on iTunes. Yeah, in all genres. Listen, the song, I'm gonna get into what I think about the album. This is another image from her, or the visuals from her video. Okay. You know, some people may not have seen it. This is still shot from her video. It's a little dominatrix costume. And see, look at the if you could see, like, it's just clean, black and white, you know, not too many flashy colors. You still see the patterns, so we know what that gives. But she's in all black. Her backup dancers are in all black, and then the background is white with flashing lights. So yeah, you know, nice clean visuals. This is a shot from the video as well. I wanted to show the one with Taraji and Megan, because she had some cameos in her video as well. Here it is. Really? Now you don't want to load? Taraji, put your tongue back in your mouth, sis. Oh God, Black China. I don't even know who that is. It's, you know, I know. Let me not show too much. Let me not show too much. We want this video to be fully monetized. So yeah, there you have it. Megan Thee Stallion, she performed at the American Music Awards. You know, it was the Megan Awards. And I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked whatsoever. All right. So this is the track list. This came out a few days ago. I wanted to see, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the track list because I wanted to see how many features, how many songs were going to be on the album, who was she going to have on the album. But as you can see, there are a lot of features on this album. This is a 17-track album, and she has a lot of features. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 features on a 17-track song. Now, yes, this is her debut album, but this is not her debut project. So it's kind of like, can that slide? In my opinion, yes. She can slide with that, right? Nowadays, people are collaborating a lot more, and I'm not against that, especially a lot of these up-and-coming female rappers. I am all for the collaboration if it makes sense. Why not? You know what I mean? Two audiences, or, you know, coming together, two groups of fans coming together and just making money, right? Making good music and making money. So I'm not against collaborations. And again, this is her debut album, but this is not her debut project. She's put out EPs and mixtapes prior to this. So 8 features out of 17 songs, it's a bit much, but she's an established artist. You know what I mean? Yes, this is her first album, but she is an established artist. And that's not a deal breaker for me, okay? I know some people are like, dang, she got so many features. And I get it. You know, if this was her first project, yeah. But just the way that things are marketed nowadays, it's changing. You know, a lot of people are relying on features to trend, you know what I mean, to reach #1 status and to jump up on the Billboard charts, you know what I mean? So I guess, you know, why not? All right. So let me get into some of these songs. If I can remember, I should have done this right after. There were a lot of samples too. Now that also, growing up in the 90s, I'm a student of 90s hip hop, okay? That's not necessarily a deal breaker either, but it was done in excess. And again, it has to make sense. Samples to me have to make sense. Features have to make sense. There have been many people, like Mary J. Blige has sampled Shaka Khan, the Isley Brothers. Who else? I don't know. A whole bunch of people, right? Diddy, the whole Bad Boy era. Please, sample. Okay? Juicy, Biggie's song. That was a sample. You know what I'm saying? His first mainstream song. sample, right? But it has to make sense. Some of these samples were all right. Some of them could have kept that. I'm not gonna go through every song. I'm gonna save shots fired for last because I really wanna get into some things with that, and I have a strong opinion about that. Circles, that was she sampled Jasmine Sullivan's song, right? That was all right. I caught that sample. I said, okay, which song was it that she sampled Jackson 5? And I Want You Back, and Naughty by Nature did that as well. They sampled that as well on OPP. I don't remember which song this was. I should have wrote it down, but whatever, I didn't. The song with the baby, Cry Baby, the baby sounded just like the baby. There was nothing exciting about that. It was just, another song. Not that it was good or bad. It was just another song. Do It on the Tip with City Girls was a smart move, in my opinion. It made sense. I think that JT did a great job, as usual, on the song. JT's voice, I really like her voice. I like how she raps. She raps with so much personality. She raps like real matter of fact, like she talking to you. Like I could just see her head tilting to the side and her hands and her nails going up like, I don't really support these. Like just real kind of talkative. And then the ad libs made sense. I know a lot of people don't like the way Carisha raps, but you know what? There's something about her voice that is popular. There's something about her voice that is kind of addictive to the ear. I know to some it sounds like trash. And don't get me wrong, I like the City Girls come up story, and I like seeing their grind, and I like seeing how they're, putting out information, music and marketing. But I'm not bumping the City Girl, like, you know what I'm saying, in my house. Like, that is not really my generation. But I listen, obviously, for research purposes to see what's going on with the young folk. You know what I'm saying? But I think this was smart. This is what the fans wanted. Megan had an album. In my opinion, a good album is not only cohesive, produced well, sonically produced well, right? Has, a message, just clean. But also, you have songs for your fans, to appease your fans. And I think City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion appeased the fans because the girls wanted to see it. The fans wanted to see this. The City Girls fans and Megan Thee Stallion fans, they wanted to see a collaboration between the two. So you have songs for your fans, songs to attract a new audience, possibly, and then songs for popularity, for spins, for clicks, for views, right? That's my opinion, how content should be produced. So anyway, moving along, Sugar Baby. And another, a lot of it was the same. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the lyrics and the content of the songs was the same. Movie with Lil Durk, the same. Freaky Girls with Scissor, the same. When I say the same, I'm talking about the same type of content, the same type of lyrics, talking about the same thing. Body, the same type of content, lyrics, but this song is a banger. That's for the clicks and the views. That's for the TikTok challenges. It's already popular on TikTok. See? So this song made sense. And then she accompanied this with the debut of a video, which was visually great, I think. I like that Megan Thee Stallion is doing choreography. She played around with choreography a little bit when she did the concert for Tidal. Was it Tidal? Yeah, the Tidal concert. Megan is not a dancer. She didn't come out the gate being a dancer, doing choreography. So to see her play around with it on that Tidal concert, yeah, she could have used a little tweaking, and then boom, come out the gate with Body and is crushing the choreography. That's progress to me. That's growth in an artist, and I'm here for it. Megan she's young. Why you ain't up there dancing? I mean, granted, you up there twerking and popping and stuff, but you young girl, your knees are in good shape, your back is good. You better get up there and do some 8 counts and some choreo. Why not? I love choreography. Anyway, moving along. What's new? Work That. Is that the song? Is that the song where she's like riding like a rodeo? I like it when he worked that. Work That. That song had me cracking up. I didn't understand. I said to myself, well, she is from Texas, so maybe she's doing a little cowgirl thing. I don't understand that song. I think she tried. She trying. I said I wanted to see a little bit of diversity with this album. I want to see something different. So I guess that rodeo. The song she did with Popcorn, Intercourse. That song could have been Popcorn by itself. No shade, Megan, but you didn't do the song just like it's your song. A lot of your features, your features outshined you. Your guests outshined you. But then again, whatever. It's not a big deal. She could share the spotlight. But that song with Popcorn, that could have just been a Popcorn song, in my opinion. He could have did it by himself. I was expecting a lot more. That's the first song that I listened to. I said that was the first song. I wasn't impressed. I just wasn't. Go Crazy with Big Sean and 2 Chainz. That was fun. I like Big Sean on there. I like 2 Chainz. Again, her features kind of outshined her, but you know it is what it is. Yeah, that's a club banger. Just like I said Big Sean can go either way. 2 Chainz has that that bop, you know what I mean? Club bangers, so I wasn't shocked by that either. It wasn't a bad song. Don't Rock Me to Sleep. I said I wanted to see diversity. Yeah, I don't like the song, okay? I didn't like the song, but she stepped out of her normal sound and she tried something different. So I have to say she gave what I asked. I asked for something different. I didn't want the same old lyrics, the same old content, the same old subject matter in darn near every song. So this song I could see being played at like the Gap and Express, those type of stores like Abercrombie and Fitch, Hollister, those type of stores. I want to see how this song does on the pop charts. Now, if she's able to trend or be high up, on the pop charts, that'd be dope because then you have the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and then or rap, hip hop rap, and then you also have you trending on the pop charts. But I don't like the song at all. But I think that there's a place for it. It's real Doja Cat-y, real popish, pop type of song. And again, it's something completely different. And yes, we saw her singing a little bit on Hot Girl Summer remix, but that was hip hop. That wasn't really a poppy song in my opinion. It could go either way. But yeah, Don't Rock Me to Sleep. Like I said, I didn't like the song, but I want to see where that song charts, how it charts. So I'll be paying attention to that. Outside, I wasn't too impressed. Savage remix featuring Beyonce, Girls in the Hood, and Don't Stop featuring Young Thug. We already know. Now let me get to this Shots Fired song, okay? And I want to go back to Body, the video. I really liked that she did that song with the video. The hook can be a little bit annoying, but it's a catchy song. I think it'll do great in the strip clubs. It's a fashion show song, and again, that was a song for the I think that was like a song not only for the fans but also to get clicks and views. I think it's number 1 if I'm not mistaken it's number 1 on iTunes worldwide. I think I showed that or whatever. Anyway, so Shots Fired. I'm gonna just keep it raw, real, come straight out the gate. I don't think that Megan Thee Stallion wrote that song. I don't think she wrote it. She might have had some sort of influence on it, like a line here or there, but I don't know if she wrote that song. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Again, it's my opinion. IMO, in my opinion. Don't think she wrote that song. I'll leave it at that. That was another song for her fans. They were expecting her to obviously speak about Tory Lanez, and she did. The Biggie sample to me made no sense. I was shocked when I saw the track list and I saw Shots Fired was the first song. I said in a previous video, of course we know that it's probably gonna be a diss track towards Tori. Well, she got at Tori and her former best friend. I can only assume that she's talking about her ex best friend Kelsey Nicole. I don't know. She didn't put an address on it when she was talking about the female, but it's being said that she's talking about Kelsey. But the Biggie sample, y'all know Biggie is my favorite rapper, one of, and it made no sense to me. It made no sense to me to sample that beat because the name of Biggie's song is Who Shot Ya, right? And Megan is the one who accused Tory of popping her. So why would you let that be your sample? And then in the song, she's making brr, brr, these noises. I'm like, huh? Did you get popped or did you do the popping? I was confused by that. But most people will just hear it and say it was hard. I mean, the beat is hard, of course. You kidding me? Like, Biggie made that beat hot. You know what I mean? So when you hear that, you automatically think of Biggie. But it didn't make sense to me. It just didn't make sense. And she also said that she was in the song, she was talking cash-ish. Okay, she has every right to. I'm not against that. She said that she was popped with a 22, and then she said that she was popped with pellets or something like that. She referred to Tory Lanez being a shrimp. She told him, shrimp, stay in your place. I'm the steak, you the side dish, shrimp, stay in your place. She called him a shrimp. She dissed him about being on, oh my God, what's the name of the Jack Harlow song? The remix he was on. Anyway, she dissed him about being on the remix. She did a little bit of wordplay in that. I can't remember what the name of the song is. It's escaping me right now, but somebody should know. So it's kind of like people are like, I saw some commentary and I saw some posts on social media, and people are like questioning her and saying like, see, she's lying. She's talking about it wasn't that serious. And I said, yeah, that's not a good look. But then again, she can always say it's a song and she can claim creative expression. However, let's go back to what I said about TMZ, what TMZ reported, that the state is thinking of basically getting at Tory for violating the protective order because of his album, what he said in his album, and his social media posts. So even though Tory Lanez does not have a protective order against Megan Thee Stallion, what will the court say about this song, Shots Fired? Right? There's no freedom of speech. Tory didn't say any derogatory things about Megan in any of the songs that I heard. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it. If I'm wrong, correct me respectfully. I didn't hear him say anything derogatory about Megan in his music. As far as his social media posts, yeah, there's little jabs here or there. But was he calling her out of her name? So I don't know. This is getting. See, I'm trying to tell y'all. You starting to see who's pulling strings here. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. You're starting to see who is pulling strings here. Be people behind the scenes. I'm gonna keep saying that until whenever the so-called truth is revealed. Because either way, we don't know. We can speculate, we can assume, but we literally don't know. And we can come up with even theories that make the most sense. But all in all, we weren't there. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So I expected this song to be exactly what it was, a Tory diss song. But again, she dissed Kelsey too. And I'm just like, what Kelsey do? And then of course people were stirring up drama, posting that Kelsey is jealous of Megan, and Kelsey decided to respond. This is the most that I've seen Kelsey respond in months. Like, I haven't seen her really responding on like Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. Facebook may be a different story, but she said, Kelsey replied saying that she is not jealous of Megan Thee Stallion. She would never want her soul. Face and body don't mean nothing. Someone accused her of being paid off because that's what Megan made reference to in the song, that Kelsey got a bag. So that's why she's quiet or something like that. And Kelsey denied that. It's just so I wonder if the courts are paying attention to this. You know what I'm saying? Isn't this intimidating a witness? Because Kelsey is considered a witness, is she not? But then again, it depends on what side Kelsey is on and if she's going to appear in court when this trial kicks off. Oh God. I'm not saying that Megan couldn't speak her piece or talk her ish, right? You get on a record, a diss track is supposed to be, you're supposed to be talking ish, right? That's the way it's been for decades in hip hop, right? But doesn't she have to be careful? Just like everyone is saying Tory Lanez should be careful, shouldn't she be careful too? Like it's almost as if you're laughing at the fact that, please, you popped me with something, I ate that, you know what I mean? And she did a freestyle where she said that too on her Instagram. That's sending mixed messages to me. I'm just saying. So do you think that Megan is doing this because she wants to do this, or is she being pushed to put out these type of records and statements? You think she's being pushed? You think she really wanted to record this? I'm just asking. It's just a question. Or is something or someone behind her pushing her? I said before, I don't think that she wrote this song. Could she have done without the Biggie sample? Yes. And that's my only gripe. Well, that's one of two gripes. Certain things that she was saying about Kelsey is kind of like, Kelsey is a black woman, is she not? And you're coming at her. That's not being protective of black women. Isn't that like a part of your, don't you market that? See, this is why I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised if this song was written for her. The sample was cleared. Okay? Because let's not forget. You know what? I'm not even going to go that deep. Put it this way. Diddy is the one that allegedly owns all of Biggie's masters. So any samples would probably have to be cleared through Diddy. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I'm just assuming. Megan's management company is, the president of her management company is cool with Diddy. So that's nothing but a phone call. So I wouldn't be shocked if something was written up, samples were cleared, queued up. Here, this is going to be the first song on your album. Perform this. I'm just saying, to me, it does not sound like she wrote this song. So you guys get down in the comments and you tell me what you think. That's all I got for today. So I gave like a little breakdown. Ooh, good grief. This is almost an hour. Ooh. Because I didn't do an official review of the album, so I knew this was going to take a little bit of time. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today for the Morning Boogie. Hopefully you guys have a splendid day. Please, I definitely want your insight as it pertains to the songs on Megan Thee Stallion's album. Please keep all comments respectful. We could have, engaging dialogue without the name calling don't call none of these women animals. I'm not feeling that, like in a derogatory manner. I know Megan Thee Stallion calls herself the Stallion, but we're not doing that. Please just don't do it. I'm asking nicely. All right. So if you joined me today during the live broadcast, thank you so much. I greatly, or pre-recorded premiere, pardon me. This is not live. This is pre-recorded. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't done so already. Make sure your notifications are on. It's a new week, so I got some content from last week that I should have put out. Definitely going to get that up to you guys today. So make sure your notifications are on and you select all. This way you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Yeah, so that's all I got. I really want you guys to get down in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about not only all of the topics that we discussed, but mostly I want to know what you guys think about Megan Thee Stallion's album and her body video and her Shots Fired song. So can't wait to read your comments. All right, Royal Family, I am signing off. It's been a pleasure. And as always, until next time, folks, peace.